Welcome to Girl Brains, where we talk about everything going on in our girl brains. I'm Sydney.
I'm Nikki, and we're back.
I felt really nice to do that with you.
I know, right? Because it was me and my mom, and then it was you and Drew,
and then we just
and then
disappeared.
We ghosted y'all.
Yeah, but guys, don't worry. Ghost of Christmas Past is present.
Yep, Charles Dickens
in
could
future.
never write
Girl Brains,
but we could write a Christmas Carol.
Yes, Girl Brains could write. Yes, what you said.
Sorry.
It feels really nice to be back. Thank you for being patient with us.
Yes,
we have a lot of life updates.
Very much so, because it has been, oh my gosh, a month.
Probably more than a month. Yeah, it's just been a busy time, as probably for everybody.
Well, so originally we expected this, and we were going to do all right, guys, see you in the new year, and then
I wanted to do an episode. What?
They're not gonna see our faces anymore.
No, they're not.
I don't think they know that part.
Yeah,
guys. Basically, we're too cool for school, so we got to film off the grid now.
Yeah, but we got it figured out. We're good. We're just gonna. There probably will not be video episodes anymore. I don't know that people were actually watching the videos.
I don't know, because I think that's a statistic that we could look at, but I don't really.
Yeah. So we'll just keep doing tiny mics.
So if you want to see our beautiful faces, go ahead and follow us on Instagram.
Yeah, at GirlBrainsPod.
And then our personals if you want.
Yeah, that'd be cool. Yeah. But if I get friend requests from your friends, I'll probably accept it.
Don't be weird.
Yeah.
And then meanwhile, I'm like, yes, millennials, please flock to me.
Oh, are you?
Please, Sydney's friends. Please.
No, my friends are very into you. We've talked about this.
Which is really funny because my friends are very into you.
Well,
duh.
We're cool.
Exactly. I'm like, hello.
This is not surprising. Couple big updates in my life.
Yes. Share with the class.
Big one. I have a cat now.
I know. She's so fucking cute,
She's here.
Guys.
Her name is Betty.
Betty, say hi to the...
Oh, she did something. So I got her early November. I saw her on the Humane Society website, and I have been looking on it for literally 6 months, every day. Nikki would see me all the time just looking at cats on my computer.
She'd be like, the cat, the Humane Society has super cute cats right now.
Yeah.
And I'm like,
what?
It was just like you were literally just always looking at the Humane Society website for cats.
Yes, that's true.
I'd be like, okay, let's see, and it's a cat named Microwave, or it's a cat named
Pluto.
I don't. There was one that had an out-of-pocket name, but I can't remember what it was anymore.
There was a Chaperone at one point.
There was. I like that they do the theme names for litters. I think that's really fun.
So her name is Betty now, but her original name was Birkenstock.
Betty Birkenstock Bassett.
Which I also thought was such a cute name because I love my Birkenstocks, and so I was like, it sealed the deal. So she is a calico.
Something.
Yeah. She's playing with a little... Actually, I think that's a microphone cover.
That is a microphone thingy.
Okay. Well, I hope that's okay.
We use it anyways.
Yeah, but she's super cute, very sweet. She's maybe 6 months old at this point, so not tiny kitten, but...
She's a rebellious teenager.
Yeah. You took care of her for Thanksgiving for me. I appreciate that.
I babysat over Thanksgiving, and she was really sweet. She's come out of her shell a lot.
Yeah. She was hiding for a bit.
Yeah.
But she's rules the house now. So that's good. That's a big update for me.
And then...
Oh, so should we talk about it?
Yeah.
What? Okay. So the other crazy thing that happened, if you follow my Instagram, you already know, but this is more the behind the scenes.
Yeah, she got stuck in Canada.
I did get stuck in Canada. So okay, I'm going to just tell this full story if you're cool with that.
Of course. She manifested it too, guys.
I really did. So the week before Thanksgiving, I was sitting at a coffee shop with my friend Tiffany, Dr. Brown. Shout out. She does listen sometimes. And
does she really?
She really does sometimes.
She's my old lab director, guys. So it's kind of weird when Sydney talks about her in a really casual, oh yeah, my friend, and I'm like, I used to cry before sending her emails to make sure that it was written correctly. I didn't accidentally attach a stupid fucking meme to it or something.
Do you want to talk about the first time that you saw her at my Christmas party?
Yeah, Sydney's a asshole. That's basically the moral of the fucking story. You continue with the Eras tour.
Okay.
You can't interrupt.
So,
But basically, yeah, guys.
So basically, my friend used to be Nikki's professor.
Lab director.
So I was at coffee with her, whatever, not looking at my phone. And then at a certain point, I look at my phone and I have like 3 or 4 text messages from Drew, who you guys heard on the last episode. And it's basically like a screenshot of something Taylor Swift related and all these messages. And then it's like, Sydney, answer your phone. This is important. And I'm like, what's going on? So Vancouver was the last night of the Eras tour. And Drew had been trying to get tickets to some of the final shows. We went together in Atlanta in 2023 at the very beginning. And he
really
was April 29th. Yeah, they got that on that night. That's a surprise song. So anyway, so he's like been following all these like Twitter accounts that tell you when the Ticketmaster's open and all the crazy stuff. So he saw when they dropped extra tickets for Vancouver on Ticketmaster, and he got in the queue, and by some miracle of miracles, he got 2 tickets behind the stage. Like it's like behind the stage to the left, so it's like technically obstructed view, but you could see part of the stage. For $16 a piece, which is so crazy. And so he was like, hey, like and he had already booked a like Airbnb at that point, because he was like, I'm going no matter what. Like, so he was like, I got these tickets, I got a place to stay, like, can you find a way to Canada? And I'm like, yeah, sure. So I come home, I'm like frantically looking for tickets. I'm like on such like an adrenaline high. I booked my flights through kiwi.com, which I didn't know was a real website. And the whole time I was so scared. I'm like, this is fake. And I didn't get real flights, and I'm going to be at the Atlanta airport so embarrassed because these are not real flights. They were real. So got to Canada, on Saturday. The show was on Sunday. The final show was on Sunday. I was so excited to go because it was such a unexpected thing that happened. And like flying there was so fun. Did I tell you about the people that I met on the
Yes.
Yeah. So I met people on my flight that were everybody on the flight was going to the show. And there was a couple that I like started chatting with, and they also booked through kiwi.com. And they were like, did you book through kiwi.com? I'm like, yeah. And they were like, you also think these like flights are fake? And I'm like, yeah, I don't know what's going on. So, and then they were in our section at the show, and then we saw them the next day. We're just
like that.
Yeah. So it was all like all this hype going into it. But then, okay, because she was like filming something and she was like wearing the same outfit, I just started getting this feeling like nothing's going to happen.
Yeah.
And there was still like in the air, like the day of, it was so fun. We like went around to all the signs and everybody was looking at stuff. And I like leading up to it, I was like, oh my God, this is going to be the best night of my life. Everybody like, and then I went and I did have a good time. Me and Drew always have fun together. But like, I tell everybody, I'm like, I think Atlanta was more fun.
Yeah.
And I think we realized right away, like, oh, like this is not, she's not going to announce anything. There's not going to be any like big surprises. And I think because the expectation was like, it was going to be like such a big show, that it was a little bit disappointing. And I feel like,
no, I think you're valid in that. I saw people, sorry, continue.
Yeah, no, go ahead.
I saw like, because people were like, oh my God, the crowd was chanting more. People expected so much from her. I didn't go to any Eras Tour show because it was like I kind of like became a Swiftie kind of like I wasn't just
you're a late to life Swiftie.
I was late, and I even then though like I wouldn't say I'm a Swiftie, more so than I like the Taylor Swift songs that I like. Yeah, I really enjoy the Taylor Swift songs that I like, and I know a lot of them. But like I definitely would have gone viral on TikTok, and the caption would have been like, "She took a seat from a Swiftie." Because, like, there's literally a 50-50 chance that I would not have known what fucking surprise song she was singing.
Yeah. Yeah.
So it was like, I just couldn't, I mean, like $16 a ticket is not bad at all.
Yeah, that was.
But a lot of people were complaining. Like, there was people complaining about it, and then there was people who were complaining about the complainers. My biggest fucking gripe was that she wore those ugly ass fucking colors for 1989.
I know.
That is not fucking, and I know, oh my God, it's the Kansas City Chiefs. I think that, first of all, was an awful thing for her brand. Mm-hmm. You know, considering the stereotypes around her and her, like, reputation.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And then to, like, film the final set in, like, the Kansas City Chiefs colors.
Yeah.
Like, it's fucking 1989, bitch.
I felt like...
Blue. Wear the fucking blue set.
Well, we never got the double green set.
Yeah, I don't know what all that was about. I saw somebody say that, like, she was supposed to do that for Austria, but that never happened because, obviously, well, yeah. I don't know how that all works.
I got the feeling at the show, and maybe it's because, like, I was sitting in obstructed view and whatever. Yeah. I was just like, she's over this.
Oh, for sure.
And I'm like, she's such a, like, professional and a performer. It's like, yes, she will hit all her marks, do the thing. Mm-hmm. But, like, and I don't know if it was also because she's, like, filming, and so she can't be, like, silly goofy and talk with the audience. Yeah. But I was just like, she's done. She wants to be done. Vancouver is, like, a very random city for this all to be done. Like,
yeah.
I think I was like...
But, like, her birthday was Eras Tour themed.
I know. Isn't that weird?
Which is fucking weird. Since a lot of other people were like, oh, she's so tired of this and she's so over it.
Yeah, but...
Which, like, I mean, makes sense. I would be, too.
But Travis planned it, so don't you think that's, like, typical man? It's like, you like Eras Tour because you're Taylor Swift.
Yeah.
Oop, right?
Yeah.
But also, I think she probably kind of ate it up because I feel like who loves more than her? No, because I think you're right. I think this was I, like, went a little rabbit hole with this when somebody was, like, talking about, like... Sorry, Betty's tearing up the couch right now. I'm obsessed with her. But I was like, I really do think that she likes being in the spotlight. And she loves being in the limelight.
She loves being on top of the charts. I don't mean that in, like, a shitty way. Like, I'm not, like, shitting on her for that, but she definitely does.
Yeah. She wouldn't be
the whole, like, Joe thing.
Yeah, she wouldn't be
also a lot of people are mad about right now.
Oh, like, did you see the phone? Yes.
Shit, yeah.
So they did the behind the scenes, and Bejeweled, I think, is the video.
Yeah.
And there's, like... You can see in a glance, like, she's holding her phone, and the lock screen is a picture of her and Joe, which they were dating at the time.
Yeah.
And then they went back and because everybody's psychotic and pointed it out on the internet, then they went back and blurred it, which is like, they were dating, it's fine. Like, yeah. I don't know. Yeah. I feel like she was over the show, just wanted to be done.
Yeah.
Like, I think she got emotional in Toronto, which is the show before.
Yeah.
And then this one, she just, like, buttoned it up and was like, I'm going to do it, and then I'm going to get on my private jet to Kansas City right after this.
Yeah.
And so it felt a little weird. And I think also it's like when Drew and I went in April of 2023, the show was still so, like, early.
Yeah.
That there was no movie. Like, I had seen some on Instagram or TikTok, but, like, I have seen it, like, 40 times now, you know? So it's like, you know, all the parts.
Yeah.
And it just kind of felt like that.
Yeah.
So.
Well, especially because she was filming. It's like you said,
Yeah. Yeah.
Because it's like I still don't understand why she chose to film those 3 shows. Mm-hmm. Somebody says because Vancouver has, like, a lot of, like, filmography shit associated with the city. I don't know. I didn't do any, like, digging into that.
I don't know.
But I'm like, I thought that was really, like, annoying.
I was a little bit annoyed too,
like,
because
you did 6 shows in Toronto.
Right. I'm like, you can film it then.
Just save 2 or 3 of those.
Well, and I'm like, even it's like the outfits all being the same. It's like,
yeah.
You give us
ugly ass Chiefs colors for fucking 1989. That shit pissed me off.
Yeah.
That shit pissed me the fuck off. I hated the...
What? You hated what?
The 2-piece in general for 1989. I did not eat that shit up. I think we talked about this on the pod. Yeah. I didn't like the cute little...
Do you like the new version of it better than the old version? You like the old version with, like, the beads? The 1989 2-piece.
Oh, the beads.
You like the beads better.
The beads were so cute. And I love when it matched. Like, it was a cute little set. Oh, my gosh. The live stream when she came out in that blue 1989
oh my god
in SoFi Stadium.
See, that's what I was expecting when, like, the whole crowd is, like, waiting and she gets or, like, even when she changed the Lover bodysuit in Miami and everybody's like, it's new. I was, like, waiting for that moment. There was one point, so the rumor going around Vancouver, like, before it started, was everybody thought Post Malone was going to show up. So there was a part during Tortured Poets, and I've like haven't seen that set because it's new.
Yeah.
That there was like a man, and everybody's kind of like in the crowd started like, ah! And I was like, oh my god, is this our like big moment? And it wasn't.
No.
So I was like, well, that didn't work. So
I don't know. I just feel like for the finale, and Swifties can come for me, I guess. I suppose if any of y'all are listening and want to talk about it further, it was just like the finale of it. I was just like, okay.
yeah.
Like, there wasn't anything.
It felt like a...
We should talk about unpopular eras to our opinion.
Ooh, okay.
This has been going around.
Okay.
I like the red rep bodysuit more than the gold rep bodysuit. I will stand by that statement. That's my unpopular opinion.
Okay.
I think getting the new costume was cute. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
But I prefer the red one to the gold.
Okay. What are mine? I think Folklore is too long. I don't think that's...
I think Folklore is too long.
I don't think that's an unpopular opinion.
No.
I think that's like... A lot of people think that.
I think Red was too long.
Ooh.
I think Red as an era was too long, and I think the songs she chose were ass.
I think I Don't Need Wildest Dreams. I don't like that song.
I was gagged a little bit, not gonna lie. I was gagged a little bit.
I Don't Need Wildest Dreams.
I feel like Debut definitely should have gotten a section.
Yes.
Even if it was just like
Tim
one
McGraw.
fucking song in the beginning or the end. Debut definitely should have gotten its own.
I agree.
Section. Red was too long, and I don't like the songs that she chose. Mm-hmm. I think it would have been cute because she sings "I Knew You Were Trouble." She sings "We're Never Getting Back Together."
I also gotta tell you, there was something about like this time "I Knew You Were Trouble." It like hit in the stadium.
Really?
Yeah, because
that's what everybody said about "Shake It Off" too. That being said, though,
mm-hmm.
she should have sang "Red."
Yeah.
And I think "State of Grace" would have been cute.
Yeah.
And then All Too Well 10-minute version. There you go. There's your Red era.
Okay.
Because I saw somebody say their unpopular opinion was that she should have cut Red. She should have cut the All Too Well 10-minute version.
I've heard people say that too.
And I was like, how about you go fuck yourself?
Yeah, we need that. I
was listening to it on the way here, and I was like yelling. I'm in a happy, committed relationship right now, guys. And I was like, there we are again.
The idea you had of me. Who was she? God, that's the best line. I love it so much. Reflects on... God, that perfectly encapsulates what it is to be a woman.
No,
it really does. It really does.
It does.
It's like...
Because men are just out of pocket.
They really are. They're just like...
I never called it what it was.
Yeah.
We were dead and gone and buried. Check the Paul's comebacks rank as a saint.
It should have been fun. Turning 21. God. Yeah, no, we needed that. We, as a society, needed that, and more men need to listen to that and reflect. They won't. They will not.
Reflection is not in their vocabulary.
That's true. That is true.
It's not in their vocabulary.
We're both in happy, committed relationships.
We're both in happy, committed relationships.
Yeah, I don't need Cardigan. I don't need Last Great America.
I know. I fucking love Cardigan. You can cry Cardigan from my cold dead hand.
Because it's about Maddie Healy.
I knew you.
The smoke.
And in your Levi's, drunk under street light.
Should you need to talk about Maddie Healy giving all of us Downtown Lights.
Oh my God, guys, because I follow him on Instagram because unfortunately I just can't let him go. Sean makes fun of me for it all the time. But yeah, he posted this song because you can share songs on Spotify, and he posted Downtown Lights on his Instagram story. Mm-hmm. And now when I sing Guilty as Sin, I could say that he also said me Downtown Lights.
He's such a troll. He's such a troll.
And then the thing that he said, we talked about this too. He was
tweeted that he was like, I talked to my Uber driver about Downtown Lights, but they
don't make a big deal.
They don't make out of a deal about it because they're employed. He's like, fuck you.
I fucking love, because like, even if like, maybe he does care, maybe he doesn't care.
That's the whole point.
But I fucking love him, and I think it's really funny because it's not me.
Yeah, being screwed over by a man who can't communicate. Yeah. The first time I saw like the Lover set, like the man like was so fun. This time I was like, I could cut it. I think part of it too was like all her speeches in between. Yeah. That like, you got me feeling like I'm about to play 50,000 people sold out stadium. Like, you got me feeling like, I guess what I'm trying to say is.
She's too millennial.
Big time millennial.
She's too millennial.
And it's like, once you see it a couple times, you're like, the champagne problems.
That should have stayed. That should have fucking stayed.
Yes.
I'm so mad at her because she combined the two of them. Basically,
she did combine. And you know what? I like during this time, I was like, the My Tears Ricochet is so powerful. I can go anywhere I want, just not home. Like, I need that in a stadium.
Yeah.
I liked Mastermind a lot the first time that I saw it. This time, I didn't need Mastermind.
I never cared for Mastermind. Yeah. I bet it was like everybody's like the dance, like the choreography is really cool, and I saw everybody post their tour, Era's tour book shit about it. But I was like, I don't care for Mastermind.
Yeah.
Playing So High School. I don't like the So High School.
I know you don't.
That song's so fucking cringe to me.
Yeah.
I can't do it. 1989's a little too long too.
1989
is a set.
Yeah.
I love 1989. It's my fave. But it's just the fact that she cut Folklore and Evermore sets to combine it into one basically really made me mad, because it's like Red had its own tour. 1989 had its own tour.
Yeah.
Reputation had its own tour. Like, pick like 3.
Yeah.
4. Maybe with those. A mashup.
Yeah.
And cut the fucking rest.
I really missed the Tolerate It. When
what you tolerate? Well, with that long
with
ass
the table and she's crawling across. Yeah,
over.
I was like, I need the drama of this.
Yeah.
It was missed the second time around. So.
I love Evermore.
Yeah. I love Marjorie, and I'm like so glad that she kept Marjorie.
I know. It's so cute, and everybody does the phone flashlights now.
Well, you know what people were doing? This is weird. Before we like started, there were people passing around Post-it notes, and they were like, "These are for Marjorie on your phone." And then there were other people that had like balloons or orbs or something. So we were supposed to put the yellow Post-it note over our phone flashlight to make it look more yellow. And then there were like different sections that people had like these like light up balloon things. I don't know where they got those from, but yeah.
Did it work?
I don't know. I tried to put the Post-it over it because I'm like trying to like follow directions, and I don't know if it in the stadium if it made any difference. But I'm also just like, we have those light up bracelets that do that. So I don't know why I need to do that with my phone too. But I'm like, it is so like Swifty to like bring Post-it notes to pass out at the tour so people can do this. So, but I need Marjorie in my life.
Marjorie's a really good one. I love Evermore.
Yeah.
I think I've like grown a little too fond of it recently.
Are you?
I think it's like crawling its way up.
Well, it's also the season.
Yeah, very
This
good
is
point.
Definitely Evermore season.
God, I love Cowboy Like Me. I love Cowboy Like Me.
We both
Sydney
like
hates
Evermore.
Cowboy
I
Like
do.
Me.
We like different parts of Evermore.
Yeah.
Because I like.
See, but that song's also about Maddie fucking Healy. Oh.
Yeah.
I disappoint myself.
Yeah. I like Closure. I like Evermore. I like Long Story Short.
Long Story Short's good.
Yeah.
Right Where You Left Me.
Oh my God.
Help. Still at the rest. We need to do a Curl Brains karaoke episode. Can you imagine?
I can't.
Okay, but continuing with your Eras Tour journey.
Well, yeah, that. Oh shit. Okay, I got stuck in Canada part.
Yeah.
Okay. So the show was on Sunday night. Mm-hmm. We did that. It was very fun. A little disappointing, but I can't say that out loud while I was there. And so then,
did you think it was also disappointing?
I think he had a fun time, and he's more like defend the Swiftie, or like defend like she's given us so much, blah blah blah. So I was like, oh yeah, totally.
Continue, sorry.
So we both were flying out on Monday night, and let's do a geography lesson. Oh, I was in Vancouver, Canada, which is on the west coast, which that was new to me. I don't like. I'm telling you guys before this, if you would have asked me where's Vancouver, Canada, I don't know. I didn't like. I know Sydney. There's a Vancouver, Washington. Like I just
Sydney.
I don't know.
Okay. The only reason I know where Vancouver is because of hockey.
Yeah.
So I mean, like I can. If I wasn't a hockey fan, I probably wouldn't be able to
if you
tell you
tell
what
me a
Vancouver
name of a
is.
Chinese province, I can tell you where that is.
Yeah, that makes sense. You live there.
Yeah, so we'll have our different strengths. So, okay. So Monday night, Drew and I were both flying from Vancouver, Canada to a city in the middle of Canada spelled Regina. And for several days leading up to this, I was calling it Regina because that is how it's not Regina, guys.
Regina.
Did you guys know this is real? There is a city in the middle of Canada spelled like Regina, and it is called Regina. And then you're at the airport and they go, "Where are you going?" And you have to say Regina. So we flew to Regina.
Okay, don't say that.
Okay. And I stayed the night there, and I was supposed to fly out the next morning to...
At this point, Drew is gone.
Well, Drew and I both flew to Regina.
Yeah.
He had a flight earlier the next morning. We both stayed the night. We stayed the night together. Mm-hmm. He had a flight the next morning to, I think he went to Toronto and then to Chicago. Okay. And then I was supposed to have Minneapolis and then to Atlanta. Okay. So he gets out, he leaves, he's whatever. So I'm in Regina. I go back to the airport. The airport, there's 8 gates in the airport. 8 gates. It's small. It's like my hometown airport. Yeah.
Little baby airport.
Yeah. And my flight was originally supposed to be 11 in the morning. Then it gets pushed back to 1. Then it gets pushed back again, pushed back again, pushed back again. It's canceled. And I had told everybody leading up to this because I had booked my flights from Kiwi.com.
Like,
I'm going to get stuck in Canada.
And then she posted on her story and I was like, oh, you manifested this.
I really did. And I was like, I have a direct flight there, which is great. But I have all this. I'm traveling all around Canada and it's the winter. And so I'm in Regina, Canada at this point, and my flight gets canceled. And because I booked on Kiwi.com, all the flights are not connected and it's a cluster. And so I'm like, okay. So they give me a new flight and it's that night. And instead of going to Minneapolis where I'm supposed to go, it's to Calgary, Canada. So then I'm like, okay, where's Calgary? It's back west. It's the opposite direction.
Yeah. I don't know where
Regina,
Canada is, but Calgary's like in the middle, closer towards the west. So.
Yes. So Regina is like east of that.
Hockey.
Yeah. So I've been in the Regina airport for like a day. And then my flight to Calgary is like at 9 or 10 at night. So I stay in the Regina airport. There's one restaurant. They give us meal vouchers. I use both of my meal vouchers for lunch and dinner at the same restaurant. I get chicken tenders and then I get a burger. And then I fly to Calgary, Canada that night. And then I get there at 1 in the morning. And so I stay the night in Calgary. Then the next morning.
Did you stay the night in the, like, did you just like knock the fuck out in the airport?
No. Okay. So thank you for asking. This is what happened. So when my flight got all rearranged, they booked me on this new flight. I asked the airline workers in Regina, I was like, am I going to get a hotel? And they were like, yes, they'll help you with it when you get to Calgary. And so they had been like texting me like meal vouchers.
Yeah.
And so I got more meal vouchers and then I got like a hotel voucher, but the hotel voucher was for Regina. And I was like, I don't need that. And so I had to like decline that so I could get to the meal voucher so I could buy my like chicken tenders at the Regina airport. So I get to Calgary and I'm like trying to talk to somebody and I'm like, hey, like, how do I get my hotel? And so I go to some desk and I'm like, hey, like, I got rerouted here. Like, they said I could get a hotel. And the woman is like, oh, let me look. And she's looking up the stuff. And she's like, oh, well, because your flight got like canceled with whatever code, you're actually not supposed to get a hotel. And it's like 1 in the morning and I'm in Calgary, Canada, and I'm like,
I would have gone ape shit.
Yeah. And so mentally I'm like I'm like, do I cry? Do I girl boss, bad bitch? Like I'm like trying, like, what's my strategy here?
You're fucking exhausted.
I'm exhausted.
And you only went up with a backpack. So it's not like you had like.
Yes. And I'm just like, I never wanted to be in Calgary.
Yeah.
That was never part of the itinerary.
Yeah.
You guys sent me here. So I'm like, I was like, well, they did give me a hotel voucher, but it was for Regina. And so I just keep it's what
Yeah.
it is, what it is, guys. I don't know. And so she was like, oh, okay. And so she calls somebody and I can hear her talk. And I'm like, again, I'm just like prepping myself for a fight mentally because I'm like, they said I could have a hotel.
Yeah.
I didn't want to be here. Like, so anyway, they gave me a hotel. It was no problem.
Perfect.
And it was super nice because she was like, go to door 10 and it's like across the way. It was literally like right across the street.
Perfect.
Didn't have to take a shuttle, anything. And it was a Marriott. It was super nice. So shout out WestJet, sponsor the pod. We love you guys. So yeah, I thought it was going to be a whole fight, but
That's good.
it was not.
Canadians are nice.
That's the thing. So I made it back a day late. It's fine. I texted my boss
back.
and was like, I'm stuck in Canada. I can't come to work. She was like, cool, we'll see you on Thursday. So it was fine. But I really did manifest that for myself. And I got stuck in Canada for a little bit.
She did.
Yeah, but I'm back and glad to be back. We have a few more days till Christmas.
Yep.
Next week?
Well, for you guys, it'd be. Are we uploading this on Tuesday per scheduled program?
Probably, yeah. What do you think?
Yeah.
What are you doing for the break?
Literally fucking nothing. God bless America.
Good.
I'm so excited to not do anything. Nobody's coming here. I'm not going anywhere. Nobody's staying. I'm just, God bless America.
Do you have any like recipes you want to do while you're have a break?
Ooh, I like a good little cookie. Probably some cookies.
Nice.
Ginger molasses cookies. I like a good ginger molasses
Freaking
cookie.
love a ginger molasses. Have you ever made gingerbread men? Like actual?
Yes.
You have?
Mm-hmm.
Oh. And decorated them?
Mm-hmm.
I bet you're really good at that.
I'm not that good at the decorating part.
Okay.
But, I mean, obviously, I fucking crush baking, though. But I usually do like sugar cookies. I have a lot of, like, I love cookie stamps. Not stamps, cutters.
Yeah.
I do want a cookie stamp. But
Oh, that would be cool.
because those are cute.
Yeah. Like a snowflake. That would be cute.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But I have the snowflake cookie cutter.
That would be cute.
Yeah, so I think I might just, like, bake a shit ton of cookies because it's Christmas.
Yeah. I like that.
No
like
ginger
that.
molasses, maybe gingerbread. I don't know if we're feeling fancy. Sugar, chocolate chip. I make brown butter chocolate chip cookies. Those are really good.
Ooh. Do you like peppermint stuff?
I do like peppermint stuff.
Like a
I
peppermint
don't like
cookie?
peppermint in my coffee.
Oh, okay.
I'm not a peppermint in my coffee girl.
But I like a peppermint
But I could
cookie.
I do like peppermint tea,
Mm-hmm.
and I do like peppermint as a flavor, like in a cookie.
Yeah. Yeah. I love peppermint bark. And
Peppermint bark is so
peppermint bark.
good.
People don't talk enough about how good peppermint bark is. It's probably like my favorite thing.
Really?
Yeah. I just love it.
That's crazy.
And it's not crazy.
I mean, it's not crazy, but I mean, like you just have a major sweet tooth, so for you to say that that's your favorite thing.
Well, yeah, and I'm also saying that because it's December. But ask
Yeah.
me in March, and I'll be like, I love a lemon bar. You know,
Ooh, I love a good lemon bar.
I love a lemon bar. Yeah, I think I'm just not a chocolate girly.
There's nothing wrong with that.
No, I know. I've accepted it, but
Or peanut butter blossoms.
ooh, yeah, I'll go hard on
I
that
made
too.
so much because my mom wanted those for Thanksgiving.
Oh, that's good.
She was like, I don't want to, like, no pop. What the fuck did I bake for Thanksgiving? I did a banana cream cheesecake.
Yes, your mom shared a picture.
Yeah.
I never talked to you about how it turned out.
It turned out good, but I don't like bananas
Why'd you do that?
because everybody else did.
Take care of you. Put on your oxygen
Well,
mask first.
that's what all 300 fucking peanut butter blossoms were for. There was literally like 50 of them. I made 50 of them.
Oh man.
Because I was like, yeah, just let me like double the dough. It's not like they're gonna go to waste, bitch.
Did you eat a lot of peanut butter blossom?
My mom brought some for work too because she was like, there's a lot of peanut butter blossoms.
I'm gonna ask you a really personal question.
Oh jeez.
Do you eat in bed? Because I do.
Yeah, I'm really glad you asked this. Define like do you mean like a meal?
Whatever you feel comfortable sharing.
Whatever you feel comfortable sharing. Okay, so I am one of those people who doesn't like getting on my bed in my outside clothes. Now hear me out. I'm not like super like, I don't want to say OCD, but that's the only word coming to my mind right now, even though I understand that's not OCD. But I'm not like anxious about it. But it's like I don't like my green comforter that's on my bed. I don't sleep with that comforter
Oh, that's
it
just
touches the outside clothes.
Okay.
So I have it's a Snoopy blanket. I have
Cute.
a Snoopy blanket that I use when I go to bed at night. So when I'm like laying on my bed and it's not the Snoopy blanket type of laying down on my bed, I will eat on my bed.
Okay. Like would you eat a full meal on your bed?
I've had a bowl of cereal.
Okay.
but probably not like a full, unless the only time, like the last time I remember eating like a full meal I don't even think I actually did that, was like when I had COVID back in like 2020.
Yeah.
Like we all had to like eat in our rooms.
Yeah.
I don't even think I actually did that.
Okay.
Like I'll have candy, I'll have some like snacks and
Little
stuff.
snackies.
But not like, I wouldn't
Some
eat like a pot
popcorn.
roast dinner.
Oh,
on
okay.
my bed or anything.
I would.
A pot roast dinner sounds
That
so
does
good
sound
right
really
now.
good. Does anybody have any pot roast? God, that does
tell
sound
Miss
really
Sabat. Miss Sabat, should we have pot roast next week?
That does
We
sound
do
good.
a little crock pot action with our pot roast.
Yeah. It's so easy.
I fucking love, like I feel like a lot of people shit on crock pot recipes and I don't get it. I fucking love crock pot recipes.
Who's shitting on crock pot
Like
recipes?
it's like a meme on the internet. It's like when you come home from school and your mom's got the crock pot on. And I'm like,
And you're
your
like-
mom can't fucking cook then apparently, because
No.
I fucking love a good crock pot dinner.
Oh, yeah.
I made this like, it was like it was kind of like cheesy potatoes and like it was soup, but maybe it was stew. I don't technically know the difference. It wasn't liquidy though, because the potatoes you use like not mashed potatoes, but like it's like frozen, like cubes, shredded.
Your hash brown thing. This was like a couple weeks ago. You
Yes.
were talking to me about this. Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So I made the. I'm trying to see if we're still recording. We're good. Yeah, it was really fucking good.
That
And you
sounded
just
really
throw
good.
it in the fucking crock. Yeah, because I left work early because I was like, I really want to just make this for dinner. I gotta go so we have enough time.
Yeah.
And it was really good.
I made chili last weekend or like Monday or something. I just threw everything in the crock pot, turned it on. It was that was the best.
Crock-pots.
I
If
love
I had
it.
to pick, like, oh my gosh, we should do like our top 5 like
Crock-pot.
countertop appliances for a kitchen.
Okay. I feel like we did talk about
We talked
appliances.
about air fryers being an asset.
Okay.
I love a good crock pot.
I love a good
The
crock pot.
stain.
Definitely need a coffee machine. I need a coffee machine. That's just
I don't actually need a coffee machine. I make my espresso.
you do a pour over
Ooh, I use the metal thing that you get at Home Goods and TJ Maxx.
and it's on. You put it on
You
top
put
of
it
your
on top
cup.
of the
That's-
stove.
Uh,
No, you put it on the stove and it like you put like the water at the bottom. Like I don't know how the math works for it,
okay. Yeah.
but it's a stovetop thing, so I don't think we should count it because it's like,
But it's an appliance.
but not really because you don't
Okay.
have to plug it in
Okay.
unless we're counting appliances as things you don't necessarily have to plug in.
No, because then I would be like pizza cutter. You know.
Yeah, good point.
Okay. Okay.
I
So
don't think-
I'm
but I can see you're okay.
I'm going coffee maker
Mm-hmm.
for my number 2. What are you going for your number 2?
For my number 2, I'm going classic air fryer.
Yeah. I'm gonna go blender number 3. I need a blender. I make my smoothies.
I think I'm doing blender for 3 too. I like a good blender as
Okay.
well.
Okay. And then I don't use a lot of appliances.
I have an ice cream maker.
Did you get the creamy?
No, it's not the Ninja
No,
Creamy.
no.
Because my thing with the Ninja, love a good Ninja product, but they're just really fucking expensive.
Yeah.
And I had heard that like the creamy especially is like incredibly loud.
Yeah.
Like even though like, and it's also like the Ninja Creamy, you have to freeze. We've talked about.
We have
we
talked
about
about
this
Yeah, we definitely have.
on the pod. Maybe
I don't
But
know.
You have to freeze it
Ahead
for
of time.
24 hours before you can blend it. Like you have to freeze the shit inside it.
Yeah.
In the cup. And I was like, I fucking want like a raspberry sorbet tonight, but tomorrow Nikki might want fucking sugar cooked. I don't know. Like
Yeah.
I can't do that 20 who do you're asking a girl to pick 24 hours in advance
No.
what kind of ice cream she wants?
No.
So it's one of those dash things. You know how I love my little mini waffle makers?
Yeah.
Same company. But it's a My Mini ice cream maker. It's so good that Dylan himself has bought himself one as well.
Dylan
So we have 2. So we have 2 now. And the thing that I really like about that is you just have to keep the bowl in the
cold.
freezer.
Okay, cool.
You don't have to like put the stuff in the bowl.
What's your favorite recipe you've tried so far?
The mango sorbet.
Ooh.
Well, but it's even just like doing like a smoothie mix. Dylan has
Yeah.
just put straight up like Coke in it.
Oh,
and, like,
God, I love
it
a
churns
slush.
and it makes it into a slushie. I tried to do like a vanilla recipe, but the vanilla recipe's weird because it's like 'cause it comes with a little cute little recipe book.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, yeah, let me like do this obviously because like I love good vanilla ice cream. And I think I like because you're supposed to like there's like an egg yolk is involved,
Yeah.
and I think I like, and like you have to be really sensitive with the egg yolk and like the milk. So I think I boiled it or like it got too hot,
Yeah, and
so it didn't
like,
ice
cooks
cream the
egg,
way
yeah.
ice cream was supposed to. It was really good,
Yeah.
but it wasn't ice cream. So I've just been doing my sorbets in it. So I just get like a fruit, like a frozen fruit mix from like Walmart or Target. And then like it was like passion fruit and dragon fruit and like mango.
Really
and you
good.
just use your blender, you blend it up, and then you throw it in the My Mini ice cream maker. And 20 fucking minutes later, I'm having the time of my life watching a queso video.
That sounds amazing.
It is really good, and it's so small.
When I was sick a month ago at this point, I was like, I need Gatorade. Right. And I'm like, you put the Gatorade in the freezer and you slush it up. You know what I'm talking about? I'm like, that's such like a.
You could do that with a My Mini ice cream maker. Oh my
would...
gosh! Should I get that for you for
maybe I need a little
for your birthday?
Yeah, either one. Either one.
Yeah. So me and Dee both have our own because
oh
it's like,
God.
And it's like one serving. Like it doesn't make a shit ton.
Yeah. So you're just ready for it.
It's really easy to clean.
Yeah. Okay, so was that your number 3 or number 4?
That was my 4 because I did pick I did crock pot, air fryer, blender, My Mini ice cream maker.
Okay, I got crock pot, coffee maker, blender. God, I don't know that I need more than that.
Yeah, I was thinking maybe like a toaster oven.
Oh, toaster. Dramatic. I need a toaster. Yeah.
But you could technically use it. Well, you didn't pick an air fryer actually.
Yeah, because I don't have an air fryer. I don't know how to use an air fryer. I've never.
You know what I will never in my fucking life own? A fucking pressure cooker.
Oh no,
those motherfuckers.
They're so scary.
It's so scary. Stress me out. Yeah, if I'm ever at a function and somebody picks up one of those fucking bombs and puts it on the fucking kitchen counter, I'm leaving.
I can't.
Pressure cookers and Ouija boards. If those get fucking brought up at a function, I'm getting the fuck out of there. I don't care how much fun I'm having.
No Instant Pots for you.
No, absolutely not. Absolutely not.
Can you open a bottle of champagne?
No.
Yeah, that's scary too.
I can't do it. Like, oh my God, like when it was my graduation party and everybody was like, oh my God, Nikki, like you graduated, like open the champagne. And I couldn't do it.
Yeah.
I didn't want to do it. It stresses me out.
It stresses me out.
Like if there's a cork and I got to do the little twisty to like open it, I can do that.
Yeah. That's it.
No, not if it's fizzy. Not if it's fizzy.
Yeah.
Not if it's fizzy. It makes me upset. It like stresses me out.
Well, and like everybody around you puts so much pressure on it because everybody's looking and everybody's like, don't knock an eye out, don't blah blah, and you're just like, oh, everybody stop looking at me.
Dad, please just fucking open a bottle for me, bro.
Yeah. Okay, I got toaster for number 4.
So I went on 5, but like you said, I don't really think we need anything.
I don't think I need anything else. I'm mentally going through my
microwave. Does a microwave count as an appliance?
No. Oh, you know what I'm gonna go? I'm gonna go with a hand mixer.
Oh, my KitchenAid. I call him Jonathan. I'll pick Jonathan.
Yeah.
Oh, Jonathan, I'm so sorry I left you for last.
That's for last. That's fine.
Have you seen the new one that they dropped? It's like $800 fucking.
A new KitchenAid? No.
Yeah.
What's different?
It's green, and it's a wooden.
Is it
bowl.
Wicked?
No, it's not Wicked.
Okay.
It's not like Alphaba green.
Yeah.
It's like a forest green, and the bowl is wooden.
But is it actually wood?
I don't know. I don't fucking care though. To be honest, she's gorgeous.
But like, I wonder about.
Okay, we're still recording. I'm kind of nervous.
I know. I'm nervous too.
No, it's still recording at the time.
I would get nervous about dishwasher safety.
I don't use my dishwasher.
Okay. Well, that's great.
My parents are immigrants. That's the running joke. Look at her.
Oh, that is pretty.
Right. She's fucking beautiful.
Yeah.
She's gorgeous.
I don't know if I like the wood and the green together. I like the wood and I like the green, but
earthy tones nowadays.
Yeah,
girl.
I know.
It's not millennial pink. It's Gen Z sage green.
I like sage green.
I do love a good green. Yeah. I mean, clearly you've been in my room.
Yeah. Well, and your office used to be all the like sage green.
Yeah, you have a lot of green stuff in there.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because it's very like.
It's calming.
It is that, but it's like you can also match it no matter what season it is.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Whereas like people who like pink, like maybe like winter and like spring is cute, but then like summer and fall, like the pink's not.
Well, it depends on what shade of pink.
Yeah.
Because I think.
But I feel like no matter what shade, unless you're like fucking like lime green or some ugly ass fucking green.
Yeah.
It's like you could like tailor it to every season.
Should we rank our favorite shades of green?
Oh my God.
I'm just kidding. We'll save that for the new year.
Yeah, another time.
Yeah.
We could rank like Christmas movies or something. Technically, this is a Christmas podcast.
Oh yeah,
give me your top 5 Christmas movies, Sydney.
I don't know that I like love Christmas movies. I'm gonna say that.
Okay.
And
all right, guys. We'll see you in the new year.
And there's a lot that I haven't seen, and all the ones that like come on Netflix and what
the Hallmark movies don't fucking count.
No, because I never pay attention. Okay.
Oh my God, you don't have like top 3.
Okay, I like
top 1. Your favorite.
I like.
You know what? Say the Polar fucking Express.
No, not the Polar Express. Okay, these are the ones that I have memories watching.
Okay.
Home Alone.
Classic.
Such a classic. When I lived in China and taught in China, I would host Christmas parties for my classes, and I would always play Home Alone, and they loved it. And so I would watch it like, I don't know, 10 times a year because and so that one is just kind of like sealed in my mind.
I mean, it's a goodie.
It's such a good one.
Even the second one is really good.
Yeah. I really like The Holiday because I'm a millennial woman.
Which one is that one?
Oh my God.
Is that with Rick Grimes? No.
I don't know. It's Cameron Diaz and the woman from Titanic that I can't remember her name. Kate Winslet.
Yes, I know
and
what
Jack
we're talking
Black
about.
and Jude Law. And they
all
swap
kinda lump
houses.
together with me.
Yeah, that one's just like a cozy.
Yeah.
I really like Love Actually.
Love Actually is a good one.
It's a cute one.
It is really cute.
It's like sweet but also freaking
love
sad.
a good rom-com.
Like when that one guy's like cheating on his wife. I hate that.
You can't. That scene always goes like every fucking.
When he's buying the gloves, I'm like, what a mother.
Happy committed relationship here, guys.
Effer.
But fuck that guy.
Yeah.
Fuck, men are so fucking. I fucking can't stand them. They're audacity.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
you've got a decent list.
Yeah.
So those are your top 3. You don't got any more?
That's good for now. Okay. You tell me which ones you like.
My undisputed favorite Christmas movie of all fucking time.
Can I guess what it is for you?
Oh, sure.
It's gonna be something like The Grinch. Oh, you like National Lampoons?
Yes.
Yeah.
That is the correct answer.
Yes.
National Lampoons Christmas Vacation. Mm-hmm. You know, the funniest part is I don't think I've seen any of the other National Lampoons. I've only seen Christmas Vacation. Mm-hmm. I watch it every year. It never fails to fucking crack me up. We had this dude, or one of our neighbors had like family come into town, and the dude drove a fucking RV, and we kept calling him Cousin Eddie the entire fucking time he was here.
That's amazing.
I fucking love National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation.
That's really on
I know he's like a terrible person, whatever his name is, but
I don't think I've ever seen it. Lord, I know.
I don't think you'd like it.
Probably not. See,
I don't think you'd like it.
Yeah.
So that one's a goodie. That was my favorite of all time. Do love Home Alone. Home Alone's definitely my second. My third. Oh my god. Have you ever seen Christmas with the Cranks?
I have seen that, and I thought of another one for myself. But yeah, talk about Christmas with the Cranks.
I love Christmas with the Cranks. I think it's really funny. I think it's underappreciated. Mm-hmm. Dylan and I always talk about the hickory honey ham.
Oh, I don't know that.
Or hickory honey ham. She's like, or like when she's like, yeah, me and my boyfriend are coming back into town, and his name's like, because like she's in Brazil or something, and like he's got like a Hispanic name, and then like Tim Allen, being Tim Allen, he's also not a good person.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. My
he's
other
like,
one.
He's like, what's and then like the dude's name. That one's fun.
The other one I thought of, speaking of Tim Allen, the Santa Claus.
Oh my gosh, it's also a classic.
That's such a good one.
It is a classic.
It's like, it never fails. It's like, and it's like, again, now you like look at it and you're like, because his like stepdad is supposed to be like the bad guy.
Yeah.
And you're like, oh no, like he's like fine and normal.
Yeah.
Like,
well, towards the end of it,
yeah.
they like because it's like a trilogy, I think.
Yeah.
Oh. God, I love Christmas movies.
Do you like The Grinch? Are you into The Grinch?
I do like The Grinch. Mm-hmm. The animated one by DreamWorks wasn't bad.
Mm-hmm. Do you know that
Jim Carrey's? Out of all 3, I prefer the original like cartoon.
Have you seen when they were doing live action remakes of all of these things? Like a couple years ago, they did a live action remake of The Grinch, and Matthew Morrison from Glee was the Grinch. Do you know what I'm talking about?
Familiar.
It was so weird and bad. You've got to look at clips.
Nobody likes Matthew Morrison.
Nobody likes Matthew Morrison.
It's like an internet gag.
And he was the Grinch.
Yeah.
You got to look it up. It's really bad.
I have to do that. Yeah, I do like the Grinch. I do like Elf.
Oh yeah, that's a really good one too.
I do like Elf. Elf is really funny. Mm-hmm. Fuck. What other ones do I like? The cute little romance ones are fine. Or
like
whatever.
Four Christmases. Have you seen that one?
I don't think I've actually seen Four Christmases.
Yeah.
This is a safe space to say.
Yeah.
Wait.
Yeah.
Maybe I have seen Four.
And they're going to all the in-laws.
That, like, all of the names fucking blend in my head because they all use the same like 8 words.
I know. Christmas,
and I'm like,
night,
I always confuse
Noel.
the holiday with the proposal too.
Yeah.
Because the proposal's good. And this is even if I'm assuming it's the right movie, like with Ryan Reynolds and Sandra Bullock and the proposal. Yeah, right. That's a good movie.
Yeah.
What other Christmas movie? I hate the Polar Express. I'm not a Polar Express girly.
I don't know if this is a Christmas, but do you know the movie Serendipity?
I haven't seen it, but I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, it's like around Christmas time. I like that one. Yeah, and there's other movies that are like around, like
that are like they like happen during the holidays,
like
or
While
winter.
You Were Sleeping. That's a really good movie, but I don't know if it's like a Christmas movie.
Yeah. I don't know the Christmas movies I have on my. Oh my god! How could I forget a Muppets Christmas
Oh, that is
Carol?
so yo.
That's a good one. I'm always like, I always, especially when I'm baking cookies, like I just always have it on in the background. Muppets Christmas Carol. It's so good. Christmas Carol. I really liked the animated Disney version that came out forever ago that creeps everybody out.
Don't know it.
It's really good. It's all animated, but like a lot of people were like weirded out by it because like the animation's weird, and it is, and that's why I like it. I'm a slut for a good like dark winter, dark Christmas vibe.
What about like claymation, like the claymation Rudolph stuff?
Oh my god, and that. The one dude, that elf who wants to be a dentist, that shit cracks me up you're looking at me like I'm a weirdo.
I don't know what you're talking about. What's the elf that wants to be a dentist?
In the original claymation stuff, in Rudolph, and then there's like another one, or maybe it's the same movie. I can never remember. Okay. But there's like one, and then there's another one, and then the other one there's an elf, and I can't remember his fucking name, but the elf wants to be a dentist. Like he doesn't want to make toys, like he wants to be a dentist, and everybody makes fun of him, and that shit makes me laugh every fucking time. I'm like, he wants to be a fucking dentist. That's fucking hilarious.
That is really cute. I don't know. There's something about Christmas movies that like kind of make me sad though.
Oh.
Because it's like oh anyway.
Okay.
No, because it's like you watch
I can't talk shit. I'm in a depressive episode.
Yeah. Now, so. You're like, I'm always sad. I was listening to All Too Well in the car.
I was.
But like, you know, it's like you watch it and you like expect to like feel a certain way, or like your family to be a certain way or whatever, and it's just like then you turn it off and you're like,
that's why you watch National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation, because that's the closest I've ever felt to
being represented on screen.
Actually, no, every time somebody like, the best analogy that I could give for like my family is My Big Fat Greek Wedding.
I have heard that from a lot of like immigrant families.
If you have seen My Big Fat Greek Wedding, that is like a 95% correct portrayal of how my fucking family is.
So that's interesting, because that was also when I was living in China, I was teaching like a listening class, and we would use that film as like a listening, and like because it was so like it's specific to the Greek experience, but it's also like universal to like an immigrant family experience. And so many people say that.
It is. I fucking like, and just like, oh my god,
it's a bunt.
Why is there a bunt? Why is there hole in cake?
Yeah.
Bunt cake.
Bunt. It's a bunt.
Bunt cake. Oh, you can't have meat? I make lamb. Oh, I say that all the fucking time. I make lamb. And
the Windex.
Oh my god, the Windex. Oh my god, and like it's like when like him and his family visit, and it's like, this is my brother and his sons, and this is my other brother and it's like there's like fucking 80 fucking people in like fucking this front yard.
Yeah.
And then it's like him and his two fucking parents, and they're all mortified. Yep. I love My Big Fat Greek Wedding. I haven't seen the third one. The second one wasn't bad, but like the first one will always have a special place in my heart.
Yeah, it's just so good.
It's so good.
Yeah, I like that one.
So I make lamb. Why is there a hole in cake?
Why? It's a bunt. It's a bunt.
Oh.
And then he does the thing with like the it's like every word is Greek.
Yes, and then he's like always is talking. Oh my god! And then like the fucking Turkish neighbor that they can't stand cracks me up.
It's so good.
I love My Big Fat Greek Wedding.
Yeah.
If you guys have not seen it, you guys need to watch My Big Fat Greek Wedding.
Official Girl Brains Rec.
Yes.
Yeah.
Girl Brains certified.
Oh,
ooh.
For the new year?
Should we?
Girl Brains, yeah, GBC.
Should we talk about New Year's resolutions?
Oh, we can talk about it. This
is probably going to be our last episode until
2025.
We all get back in 2025.
Yeah.
So we talked about Kanishmas movies.
I don't ever do resolutions. I don't like them. I don't believe in them. I think it puts like we can talk about it, but like I think it's more like I just feel like people are so like critical of themselves anyway. And so like, oh, I'm bad about this, so I need to do this. And then it's like you put these expectations on yourself because you feel like everybody thinks that you should blah, blah, blah. And then you don't. And so I don't do it. I'm not into it.
Okay.
I mean, it's if that works for other people, that's great. I'm like, it's just not for me.
My bad.
Anyway, what's yours?
So,
Or
like,
like
I do agree with what you're saying.
mm-hmm.
I feel like a lot of people get too in the weeds about it. My thing is, like, there's just, like, I mean, like, it's technically a New Year's resolution, but the way that I think about it is it's like things that I, like, want to start doing.
Yeah.
And, like, continue to do.
Cool.
So it's like last year, like this past year, I had something new that I wanted to do every month.
Mm-hmm.
And incorporate it into my schedule. And some of it, like, did work. So, like, I wanted to do, like Sunday is my self-care day. And, like, I was pretty good about that. That was a cute thing to incorporate. I wanted to start, like, flossing.
Oh, that's a really good one.
I started like, and now,
Good.
so it's like,
Yeah.
it's like every month I have, like, this thing because it's like, you know, it takes, like, about 20 days for you to make a habit.
Yes, I did that one year where like each month I was like, this month I'm gonna do this.
Yeah.
And so it wasn't like the full year, like I'm gonna, most of the time it's like weight related, I'm gonna lose blah blah blah.
Yeah.
I'm like, nah, I'm not doing that. But I remember one time mine was like, I'm going to talk to the cashier at the grocery store more. Like, and that was my thing for the month. So I like that.
Yeah, so it's like, and now I like floss all the time. Sundays are my self-care days. I really like doing that.
Cute.
I always have my little reading goals.
Yes.
I always try to read 40 books a year.
Okay. What are you at for this year?
66.
Of course, you like killed it.
So hear me out. I don't include audiobooks in that.
Uh-huh.
So I want to physically read 40 books, which comes out to like 3.5-ish. Is this Kyle?
I think Kyle's walking in on an episode of Girl Brains.
Oh,
we're
God.
recording, but it's okay.
Does he know we're recording? Does
Yeah.
he know I'm here?
He does.
Kyle!
Kyle's wearing his Christmas sweater.
Kyle.
Yeah.
God, I love South Park.
Where'd you
Every
get?
time you
So
say Kyle.
40 books gets
Physically read. So that comes out to about 3 books a month.
Okay.
Which to me is doable.
Yes.
And, you know, I always respect the grind of other people. Like, I never share. Like, if somebody's like, I only read 10 books this year, like, girl, that's 10 books. Like, that's 10 more than you would have read if you hadn't read any.
Yeah.
So, like, but, like, my goal is always 40 physically read.
Why did you land on 40 as your goal?
Because sometimes I found that, like, I go through little bits of reading slumps.
Yeah.
So, like, I just do, like, a short book. I want to, like, I picked the 40 so that, like, I can, like, mix reading short books without it being, like, I read, like, 150 books.
Yeah.
But they were all less than 150 pages. Or it's, like, you know what I mean? Like, it's just, like, I don't know how I landed on 40 because it comes out to about, because I also do book clubs.
Yes.
I also do book clubs, and I don't necessarily count I count my book club books as the books that I've read. But I don't want those to be the only books I've read.
Yeah. You want to
Like, I want to, like, have, like, my, like, picks as well.
Yes.
Because the problem is that sometimes my book club books are books that, like, I wouldn't have normally read, and I only do them because I have fun at book clubs.
Yeah. Yeah.
So.
I think 40 is, like, for you and, like, your level of reading. Like, for me, I could never. But it's, like.
See, but then, like, I hate when people say that.
Oh, why?
Because it's, like, listen, people who just don't like reading.
Yeah.
I always say that, like, you just have to find your genre.
Yeah.
But, like, I understand people who don't like reading, but, like, people are always, like, I can't believe, like, there's no way, like, you, like, had, like, reading comprehension for that many books. And I'm like, this isn't shading you, but this is shading other people. I'm like, if you spend as much fucking time reading as you fucking spend doom scrolling on TikTok, you'd fucking read 40 books too, Pookie.
100%. Like,
That's not me calling you specifically.
No, it's fine. You can call me out on that. Like, I know that I have time that I could read. I just don't. I don't feel any way about it.
It's like, oh, like, there's no way you actually read. Like, you were skimming.
Oh, no, I believe that you.
No, I'm not saying this. Like, I'm saying, like, people on the internet tend to have this, like, train of thought. And I'm like, okay.
No.
If you
but
want
I think 40 is, like, a nice, it's, like, it pushes you a little bit, but also gives you, like, leeway to, live.
And then, like, that's not including my audiobooks. Or maybe I will let it include my audiobooks.
Yes.
I like, you know what I mean? Because I like a good audiobook.
So
I wanted to get into audiobooks, and I got into audiobooks this year.
Any other goals for 2025?
No.
Okay. Any, what? Pop
Read
culture
books.
picks.
Pop culture picks. Oh my gosh, my pop culture pick is National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation.
Oh, good.
And A Muppet's Christmas Carol.
Oh, good.
Kyle, have you seen A Muppet's Christmas Carol? Wow.
Pookie.
You called it Pookie. Kyle.
Nikki has a question. Nikki has a question.
A Christmas sweater. Have you seen National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation?
No.
Clown. He said no.
I haven't
And
either.
have you seen A Muppet's Christmas Carol?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
I feel better now.
Yeah.
What did you think about it?
I mean, I was like 10, so.
Okay, so he loved it, of course. All right.
Big fan.
Yeah. Okay, I still am the demographic. I'm gonna be 75 years old and still be the demographic. God, I love the Muppets. Sorry. All right, your pop culture pick.
Okay, my pop culture pick. Kyle and I are actually watching right now Later Daters on
that's
Netflix.
Right. We talked about this.
I love it. It's people who are like later in life dating again
It's
for
the
whatever
Golden
reason.
Bachelorette.
No, but it's so much better.
Ex Love is Blind.
Yeah,
it's a dating show about old
dating
people.
show about
Yeah.
old people. I love it. They interview their kids. There was a lady. We watched an episode last night. She was talking about this guy they named Willie, and she called him Big Willie and didn't know what that meant.
Ma'am.
And then her daughter had to teach her, and she was like, "Oh, his penis." It's great.
God.
It's so good. So, girl brain certified.
Okay. Yeah. Half girl brain certified.
Later Daters. It's really good. It would be fun to watch like during the holidays when you need something to watch. So
everybody go ahead and watch it.
Yeah.
Alrighty. This is last. We're gonna
last one for 2024.
For 2024, it's kind of crazy.
I gotta say, I'm like really proud of us.
We're gonna cry.
We put together a lot of episodes.
We did. We have like 28,
something like that. That's pretty.
We
impressive.
have over 20, which is kind of crazy. I was not expecting.
Yeah,
that.
and we've had guests, and we've done like I'm like really proud of us. Yeah, we did Boy Brains.
Won't ever do it again, but we did it.
We did it.
We didn't try.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Well.
Alrighty, Pickles.
Yeah. Buy Pickles. We didn't really talk about the pickles.
Happy holidays.
Yes.
Happy New Year.
Yes. However you're celebrating. I hope it's good. Go back and listen to our old episodes if you're bored.
Yeah.
And we'll see you in 2025.
Bye, Pickles.
Bye.